Hey everyone, and welcome. Here at WellZen, we're diving into a really cool home remedy that promises that smooth, salon-quality hair we're all after. But here's the kicker, without any of the harsh chemicals. So let me ask you something. Are you just tired of that constant battle with your hair? You know, the frizz, the dullness, that feeling that it's just completely unmanageable? Yeah, it's frustrating, and you are definitely not alone in that fight. But what if I told you that the secret to a natural keratin-like treatment was probably sitting in your kitchen right now? We're talking affordable, we're talking effective, and you might not even have to go to the store. What we're really looking at here is a natural alternative to those super expensive and often chemical-filled salon treatments. And the secret ingredients, the key to all of this, is something called phyto-keratin. And where do we find this plant-based powerhouse? You're not going to believe it, it's okra. Yeah, that humble little green vegetable, also known as ladyfinger. It turns out okra is one of the richest sources of these phytokeratins, and it's also packed with vitamin A, which your hair absolutely loves. So, what in the world is phytokeratin? Well, think of it like this. It's a plant-based protein that acts a lot like our hair's own natural structure. It basically coats the hair shaft, smoothing everything down for that sleek, strong look. But the best part? No harsh chemicals needed. All right, let's get to the fun part, actually making this stuff. I promise, it's way easier than it sounds, and the results, well, they speak for themselves. Okay, step 1, the okra base. You just need 5 washed okras. Chop them up, boil them in a glass of water for about 10 minutes, and here's the key. You want it to get slimy. I know it sounds a little weird, but that slimy texture is where all the magic is. After that, just let it cool, give it a quick blend, and then strain it through a cloth to get a nice, smooth paste. Next up, we need a simple slurry to thicken things. In another bowl, just take 1 tablespoon of rice flour, or hey, cornstarch works just fine too, and mix it with about a 1/4 cup of water. You just want to stir it really well until it's completely smooth and there are absolutely no lumps. Now it's time to bring it all together. Gently heat up that okra paste in a pan, and then pour in your rice flour slurry. The trick here is to keep stirring, don't stop, until it all combines and turns into a beautiful cream. And here's a pro tip for you. If you want it to be extra smooth and easy to apply, filter it one more time while it's still warm. And for the final step, you get to customize it for your own hair. If your hair is on the dry or frizzy side, go ahead and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of your favorite hair oil. But if your hair tends to be more oily, just a teaspoon or up to a tablespoon is plenty. You can use whatever you like, coconut oil, almond, jojoba, they all work great. Okay, so you've whipped up your all-natural keratin cream. Now, how do you actually use it to get those amazing frizz-free results? Let's get into it. The whole process is super simple. First, section your hair to make it easier to work with. Then apply that creamy paste all the way from your roots to the tips. And since it's 100% natural, you don't have to worry about it touching your scalp. Pop on a shower cap and just let it do its thing for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Now listen up, because this part is super important. Rinse it out with only water, no shampoo. And finally, just let your hair air dry. You want to avoid any extra heat. Okay, we know how to make it and how to use it. But now for a really important part, managing our expectations. It's so crucial to understand what a natural treatment like this can and can't do for our hair health. This chart breaks it down perfectly. See, a salon keratin treatment uses some intense chemicals to literally alter your hair's structure for months. It's semi-permanent. This DIY okra mask, it's a whole different story. It's a temporary, all-natural conditioning treatment. It's going to smooth and soften your hair for a few days without any of those harsh chemicals or that sky-high price tag. So, to keep that smooth, silky look going, the recommendation is to use this mask about 1 to 2 times a week. It looks like consistency is really the name of the game here. It's also really important to be clear about what this mask can't do. Look, it's amazing for surface-level stuff like frizz and shine, but it's not a magic cure. It can't fix internal health problems that might be causing hair loss, like low iron or a vitamin D deficiency. It's a fantastic tool, for sure, but it doesn't replace a healthy diet and taking care of yourself from the inside. And that really brings us to this key idea. Hair grows from inside out, not from outside in. It's such a great reminder that true, long-lasting hair health is really built on a foundation of good nutrition and overall wellness. So, what's the bottom line here? This Okra mask is a seriously powerful, totally natural tool for your hair care routine. Think of it as an awesome act of self-care that can give you real, visible results for managing frizz and boosting that incredible shine. So the real question is, are you ready to give it a shot? To give your hair a natural, chemical-free boost that it will thank you for? Try it out, have some fun with it, and see what this amazing vegetable can do for your hair. Thanks so much for tuning in.